Okay. Alright, thank you for watching this. I was very horrified at the prospect of Hillary Clinton becoming president. Whew, that was a scary thing that America was faced with recently. But now, what am I hoping for out of President Trump in his first couple of weeks or couple of months, the beginning of his hopefully 8-year presidency? One, I want peace with Russia. Two, let's get that wall built and get back to immigration laws which were voted on by Democrat Congresses and signed by Democrat presidents being enforced. And let's get Obamacare completely repealed. Those, I think, should be the priorities. Oh, and we need good judges. Good judges. Those are, I think, should be the priorities at the beginning of the Trump presidency. I could come up with a very long wish list of everything I hope that happens, but, of course, Donald Trump and the human beings in the House of Representatives and Senate are human beings who do not have the ability to freeze time or have super speed. So, there need to be priorities. What do you need to take care of first? We have a vacant seat on the Supreme Court. So, Donald Trump, in case you end up watching this video, thanks for watching if you are President Trump. I expect you, I believe that you will fulfill your campaign promise about Supreme Court justices and get an excellent replacement for Justice Scalia. Alright. I want peace with Russia. One of the beautiful things that I heard in the debates was Donald Trump pointing out that Russia is attacking the Islamic State, and Russia is allied with Syria, who's the enemy of the Islamic State. The Islamic State who hates us and has declared their intention against us and has encouraged people that are here already in America to murder other people. It would be stupid to attack Russia or to tell Russia to stop attacking the enemy that hates us. So I hope the current president doesn't start World War III before you get in, President Trump. If he does, please apologize and get us out of a war with Russia, who is not our enemy. They are not the communist, atheistic force that they were when I was young. Vladimir Putin is a devoted Christian. Christianity is making a comeback in Russia. And so we don't need to worry about them like we did when I was young. When I was young and there were outcries and worries about global freezing instead of global warming, global climate change. Anyway, back to my wish list. So, if America does not fire a shot at the Islamic State and we let Russia do it all, that would be great. If we attack, let's work with Russia, not against them, because they're attacking the bad guys in this scenario. Talked about building the wall. Some stupid people say, if you build a 10-foot wall, the criminals on the other side of the border will build 11-foot ladders. Yeah, but they're going to be spending time and money building those ladders. And some of them won't build the ladders. But a wall, a big, beautiful, solid wall, will be just a good symbol to show that we are serious about enforcing our borders. Because if you don't have a border, you don't have a country. Alright. Immigration laws. We have had for years now more than one president who was getting in the way of the agencies whose names have changed a couple of times over the years. An agency responsible for catching and deporting illegal aliens. So let's just get started with letting them do their job. And nobody is illegal because of their skin color. So anyone who just yelled racist at their computer is having a stupidity contest. Nobody who is eager for immigration laws to be enforced cares about people's skin color. We care about whether they came here legally or illegally. We want the ones that are illegal gone. Illegal means you said you're going to be on vacation and you aren't. You got a work visa and you're doing a different kind of work than the work visa was for. Or you got a work visa, let's see. You got a student visa and you're not a student anymore. You're supposed to have gone. Or you got a student visa, came and were never a student. And you don't leave. Those are actions, those are behaviors that make somebody illegal. So people who are eager for the immigration laws to be enforced are equally eager for John Smith, born in England, who only speaks English, who got a student visa and never went to school, to be deported as anybody else. And let's see. Oh yes. One thing I wanted to have for this video is my book, The Liberty Amendment. It's not my book as in I wrote it, but my book as in I bought a copy of it, written by Mark Levin. That's a great book. And he starts off the book pointing out that there is a way in the Constitution to get constitutional amendments passed without dealing with the federal government. The states have a way to go around a corrupt federal government, and in the rest of the book gives proposals for constitutional amendments, explanations about why it's needed or how it would be implemented or things like that. And I think every one of his proposed constitutional amendments is a great idea. But it takes time to get a constitutional amendment done. So if we start working on it now, the sooner you start on it, the sooner eventually it'll be done. Because it has to be voted on by Congress, signed by President, and then ratified by 3/4 of the states. Well, Mark Levin's book is about how to go around a corrupt federal government. Well, President Trump, you have a majority Republican House and Senate. Maybe we can get enough public support that some of the moderate Democrats will vote for a constitutional amendment, and there's a lot of good ideas about things that should be done in the way of constitutional amendments. So I talked about constitutional amendments, immigration laws, build the wall, avoiding World War III with Russia, Obamacare. That should be repealed sooner instead of later because, one, it's a big mess. Bill Clinton even said that when he had an honest moment during this most recent campaign season. Obamacare is such a devastating effect on the American economy, and the sooner you repeal it, the easier it'll be. You know, the longer a government program has been in place, the more inertia there is you have to overcome. The more people are used to having or using that program. And Obamacare should be repealed completely. Not repeal the bad parts. That was thousands of pages. There's nothing to prevent a National Health Care Act of 2017 that has the good parts of Obamacare after we have swept out the entire Obamacare. Just get rid of the entire big mess. Because Obamacare was never about providing better health care for people. People had health care. People could go to the doctor. Obamacare has obviously been about redistribution of wealth and punishing the people who President Obama and others like him didn't like. The people who they thought had some unfair advantage in the economic world. So, thank you for watching. That's what I'm most hoping for out of President Trump's beginning of his presidency. Good Supreme Court Justice replace Scalia, avoid starting war with Russia. Maybe we could even work together in fighting some bad guys, or let Russia do the fighting. We've lost a lot of guys recently fighting bad guys. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to take a break and let Russia do some of the killing of those bad guys. Let's build a wall on the southern border. Let's get back to enforcing the immigration laws that have been signed by Democrat presidents into law that are on the books. And thank you. You have a good day.